Imagine walking into a room and knowing exactly what people are thinking, just by looking at them. Imagine decoding their hidden motives, their insecurities, and their lies, without them saying a single word. This is not magic, it is the art of silent analysis, a core trait of highly intelligent individuals. While most people are busy talking to get attention, the silent genius does something far more powerful: they observe. They understand that human beings communicate far more through what they conceal than what they reveal. In this video, we are going to explore the world of behavioral psychology and practical dark psychology. We will uncover 5 hidden body language and psychological tricks that will allow you to read anyone like an open book instantly. If you want to master the art of observation, stay with us until the very end. 045 to 145 Part 1. The micro-expressions of the eyes. They say the eyes are the window to the soul, and in psychology, this is an absolute truth. When you converse with someone, their eyes will almost always betray their thoughts before their lips can formulate a lie. Pay close attention to pupillary dilation and direction. When someone is genuinely excited or interested in what you are saying, their pupils will subconsciously dilate or widen. On the flip side, if their pupils constrict, it often signals discomfort, disapproval, or boredom. Furthermore, notice the blinking rate. A sudden increase in blinking usually indicates anxiety, stress, or that the person is fabricating a story under pressure. The silent genius doesn't just listen to the words, they watch the eyes to see if the words are real. Part 2. The truth about the feet, the honest limbs. When people try to hide their true emotions, they focus entirely on controlling their facial expressions. They fake a smile, or they force eye contact. However, they almost always forget to control their lower body. In behavioral psychology, the feet are considered the most honest part of the human body. When you are talking to someone, look at the direction their feet are pointing. If their torso is facing you, but their feet are pointed toward the exit or away from you, their subconscious mind is screaming that they want to leave the conversation. Similarly, if you approach a group and they only turn their upper bodies to greet you, but keep their feet locked away, they do not genuinely welcome your presence. Reading the feet gives you an unfiltered look into someone's comfort level. Part 3. The direction of the glance, memory versus fabrication. Can you actually detect a lie just by watching how someone moves their eyes when answering a question? Cognitive psychology says yes, based on brain hemisphere activation. When a right-handed person looks up and to their left, they are accessing their visual memory. They are genuinely trying to remember something that actually happened. But if they look up and to their right, they are accessing their creative brain. They are constructing an image, or in other words, they might be inventing a lie. Be careful, though, this rule is reversed for left-handed individuals. But once you establish their baseline behavior through simple questions, watching the direction of their glance becomes a powerful tool. Part 4. Psychological mirroring, the sync test. Have you ever noticed that when two people are deeply connected or agreeing with each other, they subconsciously copy each other's posture? This is called mirroring, and it is a biological mechanism driven by mirror neurons in the brain. You can use this as a psychological test to see how someone truly feels about you. During a conversation, deliberately change your posture. Cross your arms, lean back, or take a sip of your drink. Wait a minute or two. If the other person subconsciously mirrors your movement and does the same, it means they are highly engaged, comfortable, and feel a deep subconscious connection with you. If they remain rigid or pull away, a psychological barrier still exists between you. Part 5. The power of strategic silence. The ultimate tool to read someone isn't a body language trick, it is a conversational trap, and it is beautifully called strategic silence. Most people cannot stand silence, it makes them feel awkward and deeply uncomfortable. When you ask someone a question and they give you a brief, incomplete, or suspicious answer, do not interrupt them. Do not ask a follow-up question. Instead, simply maintain steady eye contact and remain completely silent. The psychological pressure of the silence will force them to keep talking to fill the awkward gap. In doing so, they will naturally elaborate, let their guard down, and often reveal the truth or expose their own contradictions. Silence forces the other person to unmask themselves. Outro. Mastering the art of reading people doesn't mean you should become cynical or paranoid. It simply means protecting your energy and understanding the world with absolute clarity. The next time you are in a room, speak less, observe more, and let your silence be your greatest superpower. Before you go, which of these 5 psychological techniques did you find the most fascinating? Have you ever used strategic silence before? Share your experiences in the comments below. If you enjoyed this analytical deep dive, hit the like button and subscribe to Silent Genius. Stay sharp and stay observant.